In the shadows of Harlem's roaring 1920s, as gangsters like Dutch Schultz and Lucky Luciano carved their bloody legacy, one name defied them all, not with bullets, but brilliance. Her name? Stephanie Street Clair, a mysterious immigrant turned criminal genius. But why has history nearly erased her? And how did she survive in a world where most gangsters didn't? Born in Guadeloupe, Stephanie St. Clair arrived in America under a lie, recorded as 23 when she was likely just 13. From her earliest days, discretion and reinvention became her survival tools. Harlem embraced her, but the system didn't. Black, female, immigrant, the odds were rigged. But St. Clair wasn't looking for pity. She was building an empire. With elegance and intellect, she made herself untouchable. A fur-clad mystery with a bandaged hand and a sharp tongue. There wasn't one night. Her war played out across countless nights. When police raided her establishments, expecting submission, they met resistance. When crooked officers demanded payoffs, she paid and published their names in the Amsterdam News. Then came Dutch Schultz, Harlem's white invader. He wanted her territory. She told him no, with ads, lawyers, and calculated silence. The streets whispered, "Madame Queen doesn't kneel." Detectives and mobsters alike tried to trace her rise. But St. Clair left no trail, just whispers. They followed her silk heels, her PR in the papers, and her veiled threats. Harlem knew her as a benefactor. She handed out legal advice and exposed police corruption. Every step she took was documented not by evidence, but legend. To the mob, she was just a woman. To the police, a loud-mouthed criminal. The media called her theatrical. All distractions. What they missed? Her real power lay not in her racket, but her discretion. She wasn't in it for fame. She was in it for control. While other gangsters boasted, she disappeared. It was her ads that spoke the loudest. In a time when black women were silenced, she bought space to scream. In one column, she accused officers of extortion, listing badge numbers. She wasn't afraid. She was building a case, and the public was watching. Her enemies realized too late. She had already won the court of public opinion. The mob war escalated. Dutch Schultz pushed hard. People died. But Madam Queen, she partnered with Bumpy Johnson. Together, they held the line. When Schultz was eventually murdered, not by her hand, but by the syndicate, St. Clair didn't flinch. She simply reclaimed Harlem. Stephanie Street Clair vanished from headlines, her legacy buried beneath male names, but she never lost. She outlasted them all without being burned. Her discretion became her armor. Today, her image survives in grainy photographs and half-told stories. But now, her full legend rises. The Queen has returned.